Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Blue Podcast Network. This is another episode of the Black and Blue Show. I'm here with Cal.
Yeah, the CEO of Close Fight.
Yeah, CEO Close Fight. Dan can't make it, but it's fine because Cal's watched stuff this week, so we can talk. And the
Way!
first thing we need to talk about is the UFC. There was a good card in Qatar, which I didn't actually watch, so I had to watch it highlights because it was actually in UK time and I was doing stuff.
Yes,
But
me too.
We're going to talk about Cortez Acosta, big heavyweight knockout.
Mm.
You watched it. What do you think?
Yes.
Slumped him.
Absolutely slumped. He turned into a deck chair for a second, mate.
Cortez Acosta was a last-minute replacement for. He kind of fought a couple of weeks ago, got a knockout, and now he's just fought again. And
That was a quick turnaround.
It was a very
to
quick
be
turnaround,
fair.
yeah, because last fight obviously he got poked in the eye. Week after Tom Aspinall, so everyone was like, "Oh no, not again." But then he carried on fighting, got the knockout over Tom Aspinall's teammate, and now he beats Gaziev, who's only lost one fight in the UFC to Big Boy Rosenstrike, and now Cortez Acosta is on a big streak. You think he's close to the Tom Aspinall title, or is he needs to calm down a little bit?
He needs to calm down a little bit. Tom Aspinall, the best fighter in the UFC, or one of the best fighters in the UFC, pound for pound. He needs to calm down a bit. Aspinall will spark him right out.
Do you think there needs to be a rematch between Aspinall and Garn after the eye poke?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, you see with the eye poke, it just stops. You can't do much about it. It's obviously it weren't
On purpose.
yeah, of course. It's no one's fault, but with that, we don't know what the ending of that fight would have been. So
Yeah, it was only the first round.
exactly. So 100% there should be a rematch. What do you think?
Oh, I think there needs to be a rematch as
One
soon as
hand.
possible. I think hopefully in January or February.
Hopefully.
Garn was doing better than expected.
That would be a great fight as well. It'll be good to see Tom Aspinall fight again.
You think he does better this fight?
Yes.
Yes. Well, back onto this card. Ian Gary won a pretty close decision
Oh,
against
yeah.
Bilal Muhammad.
Close fight.
Exactly. Close fight. But Bilal obviously more of a grappler, lost the
Yeah.
last fight to JDM. You know what? His striking didn't look bad this fight.
Yeah, no, he got off a few decent shots,
It
but
was closer than I thought on the feet.
I think it's just the Irish brawler in Gary that just took over there.
Yeah, obviously Gary defended all 7 takedowns, so that was
Now
good
he,
takedown defense.
yeah, very good takedown defense.
It's just he was kind of like picking him apart at range a little bit. Got a lot of leg kicks and a few oblique
Yeah,
knee stomps.
yeah, exactly.
It's a division where you don't know who's going to be next to the title because obviously Islam's champion beat
Mm.
JDM very comfortably, but then you've got Kamaru Usman in there. We got Michael Morales who just beat Sean Brady.
Yeah.
We got Carlos Prates that knocked out my boy Leon Edwards. So it's a very stacked division. I'm not sure who's going to be next to the title. I think it's Usman that was said. So 2 grapplers.
Oh,
Do you think
yeah.
it's going to be a test of Islam's grappling if Usman gets the title fight?
100%. But it goes down to they both know what to do on the ground.
Yeah, 100%.
It's about who strikes harder now.
Do you think the grappling is going to cancel each other out, so they're going to stay on the feet, or do you think it's going to be 25 minutes of tactical wrestling?
I think it's going to be a mix and match of both. Maybe one round they go to the ground, see if it works. If it doesn't work, second round they're going to go for the just straight out brawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think has the advantage in a brawl though?
See, I've seen more of Islam, and I think his power. He has good power for a grappler.
He's got decent power, yeah.
So I mean, from that, I'm going to say Islam.
Talking of one strong grappler to another, Arman Sarukian
Oh.
dominated Dan Hooker. Hooker already tried to keep it on the feet.
Mhm.
A couple times Hooker went for a guillotine, which I don't know why you do that against Arman.
Exactly.
Arman's an insane grappler, probably the best grappler
And-
in the division
and-
now Islam's left.
And the way he was getting out of the grapples,
He was doing an alligator roll.
Exactly.
Wow, the guillotine
That
was
is-
crazy.
yeah, and then he's alligator rolling straight into another grapple. Yeah.
And we saw this arm triangle submission. It was just.
Oh,
once he had
yeah,
it in there,
yeah.
there was no escape.
Exactly.
Zero.
He had his head and his shoulder keeping that arm into place, and you're not getting
Not
out of
getting
it.
out.
Exactly.
Dan Hooker, obviously, the same thing happened when he fought Islam. When he fights a good grappler, it's kind of wraps around him.
No, that's what I feel about the strikers. The more of the strikers, they get they get dominated by the
They do, mainly,
grapplers.
I think it'd be interesting. I think for Hooker, maybe like if Paddy Pimblett doesn't get the Ilya Taporev, I think Paddy Pimblett versus Hooker, because
I would say Paddy would win that anyway.
the thing is, Paddy's great grappler, but he's never the one to really initiate takedowns against Michael Chandler. Chandler shot for the takedown against Bobby Green. Bobby Green shot for the takedown, and Dan Hooker is still an accomplished striker. So if he doesn't get Dan Hooker down, it'd be a good test to see how good Paddy is on the feet, really.
And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a coat, it's flipping freezing here.
Talking of stuff that's called Roman Reigns in WWE. Promo said he wants
like
the
that
title.
switch. I like that switch. Yeah.
He says he wants one of the titles. Do you think he's going after Punk after the War Games? Do you think he's going after Cody? Which one? Because he's actually Cody not had a singles match with Punk yet. And he said, as he said to Punk and Cody, you figure out which title I want to get.
Exactly. And he did say he doesn't like both of them
Yeah.
at a similar level. So, I mean, if he's already fought Cody, CM Punk might be.
Think CM Punk?
Yeah.
You think maybe WrestleMania next year? CM Punk?
It could be. Yeah, it's either that or it could be sooner. Yeah. No, the thing is, you can never tell with WWE, can you?
No, it's like you don't know if they're actually going to implode at War Games this weekend or not.
Exactly.
They're playing nice, but like there's so many egos involved. You don't know what's actually going to happen on the face and heel team.
Especially with Roman Reigns, his
Yeah.
ego is off the charts.
But like the thing that is holding Roman to the team is obviously his brother's cousins, Jimmy and Jey Uso are on the team. So you're kind of banking on, he's not going to turn on his family.
Yeah, exactly.
Another thing that happened on this Monday Night Raw build-up is Dominic Mysterio brought out a mini John Cena and actually destroyed.
He didn't hit the 5-knuckle shuffle. He hit the 4-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, man, this guy crazy. He took a frog splash from Dominic. Can you imagine being like, obviously built so small, and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna splash people with body weight. Calm. I don't know how you accept that. Big up the guy. He wrestles.
Big up, little Cena. You actually can't see him.
Yeah. He's an actual wrestler, the mini Cena. He wrestles as an organization.
Yeah,
it's like people wrestle with.
Yeah, what is it called? Oh.
Of course, it's actually really good because they let him wrestle properly. They're not seen as like a kind of like a circus act.
Yeah, it's like
wrestle really properly.
It's like there's like Hot Rod and Little Shortcake and shit like that. I know.
It's very nice.
I know. I used to follow them on TikTok.
Gunther and Carmelo Hayes had like a 20-minute banger where Carmelo Hayes kind of looked like he was winning for a little bit.
Yeah.
Called back to his match against Bronson Reed on SmackDown where he won by count out. You thought, Gunther's going to get counted out, and then now Gunther got the sleeper in where Carmelo Hayes did escape, but then power.
Yeah, that Gunther pulled that out of the bag from nowhere.
You think Gunther's winning the tournament, or?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We'll have to see. I honestly couldn't make a guess.
Because on SmackDown we have Jey Uso versus Rusev. Then we also have LA Knight versus a mystery opponent.
Who do you think the mystery opponent will be?
Well, I've seen the leaks, so I know who it is.
Wait, give me a clue.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Joe Hendry.
No.
That's my goat right there.
Joe Hendry is he's signed to WWE now. He's currently doing work at NXT.
Oh, perfect.
He's there at the moment.
I believe in him.
He believes in Joe Hendry. Okay. Then obviously we had the women's War Games lead up where Becky Lynch cut a promo. Basically, it was kind of funny.
There was eight of them in the ring, wasn't there? Or
yeah,
like 10.
I think 10, because War Games used to be 4-on-4.
Yeah.
The 5-on-5 in the last few years, which is like AJ Lee and Becky Lynch didn't need to be here because they were kind of already beefing before that, and they could have had a singles match. I guess adding them to War Games gives more of a story, but Becky Lynch kind of came out with her team, which was funny. She's like, yeah, I'm better than my whole team. The rest of the team.
Yeah, and then just.
And AJ Lee comes out like, shut up. And then Rhea Ripley hits Nia Jax with a microphone. So
yeah, and then who's that tall one? The tall.
Lash Legend.
Yeah, she should be fighting with the men's. Like.
Oh, she's 6 foot.
She is massive.
She
like,
those people.
Yeah, I can imagine. And Rhea Ripley has bigger arms than me.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley is
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get into a fight with her.
No. Some news which you never want to hear. Penta is like legitimately injured.
Oh yeah, no, his arms.
Yeah, his arm or his shoulder or something. He was
Yeah.
going for a dive off the barricade in his qualification for the last time is now, I think, quarterfinals against Solo Sikoa. So the match got called off halfway through, so then we got Solo versus Gunther, which I don't think was the plan. I think Penta and Gunther would have been a great match. Solo I don't hate. He's quite funny, quite comedic, obviously part of the bloodline. But I think him versus Gunther won't be as good as a match. I think it'll be a little more hard-hitting, but Penta's more, obviously, your style.
Who is John Cena facing in last time is now, or is he in it?
So the tournament is for John Cena. So the winner will face John Cena in his last match.
Okay.
And that's what this whole tournament's for.
Okay.
What John Cena is doing, which will bring on is he is going to be a Survivor Series War Games defending his title against Dominic Mysterio. We'll talk about predictions later.
Oh, mate.
What we will talk about is some more boxing. Jake Paul and AJ done the press.
Oh, man.
He doesn't know what he's into because it's a serious AJ. He says he wants to break his face and break his body. Like
I want him to as well.
Yeah.
Because Jake, he doesn't know what he's getting into. He's too big for his boots. I honestly think that AJ is gonna absolutely demolish him in 1 to 2 rounds.
It's bad for Jake Paul's health, genuinely.
Yeah.
It's a risk to his health.
Exactly. He doesn't know what he's getting into.
Like, you see the face off. He's here on him. He's nowhere near him. He's not even a heavyweight.
He's looking at his chest.
Literally, he's like staring at his chest. He has to like fully go on his tiptoes and look up even to go to his like.
Exactly.
Neck level.
I'm surprised they can even get that on a poster.
Oh, I know they have to do some height measurements.
Yeah, exactly.
They
have to edit him. They have to get him a bit higher.
But yeah, AJ is like, yeah, I'm gonna break the internet the same way I'm gonna break your face.
Yeah, I mean it's 6 foot versus 6'5", isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like he had a really good caption on his Instagram because obviously he was fighting. Jake was gonna fight Tank Davis, and he's put, he went from looking down to Tank to looking up at one. But yeah, Jake Paul says he's gonna outbox AJ like Usyk did or knock him out. He's compared himself to Usyk, bro.
I mean, that's like you see in football terms. It's like Dijon Lovren. He said he was the best defender ever, or in the world at his time at Liverpool.
Yeah.
And that's comparing him to like Maldini.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not it. He's nowhere near the GOAT. If anything, I could see my nan knocking him out.
What, knocking Jake Paul out?
Yes, mate.
I mean, how old's your nan?
82.
Average age of a Jake Paul opponent.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true.
In talking of boxing, fuck, I'm fighting this weekend. So
oh yeah.
DTG this weekend.
Exactly. How's she got that then?
It was really funny. So the story how I got it was I got a call from DKM and they're like, "Do you want to fight a mystery opponent?" And the way these normally work is like, you know who you're fighting, but no one else knows. And they're like, "No, you're not actually gonna know who you're fighting." I'm like, "Well, no, stupid. I'm not gonna do that." But then they called me a few days later, like, "Okay, we'll tell you the opponent if you'll do it." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do it." But like, "Oh, it's DTG." I'm like, "Oh, calm. It's cool. Sorry, a couple of weeks ago. That's kind of funny." And he's like, "Oh, how tall are you?" I'm like, 6 foot. He's like, "Oh, he didn't know how tall you are." I'm like, "I saw him 2 weeks ago. What are you talking about? He knows how tall I am." But then, yeah, then it was like a big hassle about if he's going to be announced or not for promotion. He got announced literally like on
A couple of days ago, wasn't it?
days ago. Well, I've had he doesn't really want to promote the fight, which is annoying. So I've been doing that. But yeah.
DCG, lock in, promote the fight. You're fighting, you're getting paid for it. Lock in, mate.
Lock in. It's fine if he's not locked in for Sunday anyway.
Oh yeah.
Easy night if he's not locked in.
See, I have a lot of faith in my boy.
He's
He's gonna smash your face in, mate.
Oh, yeah. Then after DTG, Ginty, we're coming back for you.
Oh, mate, he's a little twat. He's not gonna.
Well, he said he's boxing next year, so
He ain't boxing you, mate. He's too scared.
I don't know if he's boxing anyone, bro.
The only thing he'll be boxing is Casper the Ghost in the gym, mate.
He might be boxing with Christmas presents on though.
Oh yeah, maybe. But yeah, no. Honestly,
The thing is,
my boy, I have so much faith in you. You're gonna win this.
I know. The thing is, no disrespect, because I like DTG. I didn't realize how short he was. He's 5'7". My guy's 5'7".
He's the same height as me.
Yeah.
Oh damn. He's 5'7" and you're 6 foot. So
6'5".
huh?
I'm 6'5", bro.
You're
Yeah.
6'5". That
Yes, I am.
yeah. I'm sorry, but DTG, you just hold his head like that. You see.
Shut up, bro.
You see when you hold your little cousin's head like that when they're trying to punch you, they're just win.
That's the game plan. I just take the glove off. No.
Just tire it out and tire it out.
Yeah. But anyway, on to something else that's happened the weekend. Like I said, Survivor Series War Games, we're going to do predictions. So the men's team, I've got them here. I'm going to have to read out.
Go on then,
So on
son.
the men's face team, we've got Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns. And they'll be facing Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar also slipped.
That was a brilliant clip.
My guy just slipped
You
in
showed
his
me this
entrance.
morning. It was a brilliant clip. Oh my.
This guy was creasing.
I have to say, I reckon Roman Reigns' team.
Reigns' team
Yeah,
wins.
100%.
I think, no, because obviously, when there's Brock Lesnar on the team, you see what he did to John Cena, decimated him.
Oh yeah, but
I'm not sure they'll have him lose unless someone like I think they're building for Bron Breakker versus Brock Lesnar, and they're on the same team. So I think the way if they lose is Bron Breakker's just gonna spear Brock Lesnar out of nowhere, and then Roman might pin him, something like that.
I would like to see that.
You like to see because Bron Breakker is the future of the company. I think he's still under 30.
Yeah.
And he's still he's this monstrous entity they're trying to push. And obviously, if you have the old monstrous entity, then Brock Lesnar. Okay, also on the card we have got John Cena against Dominic Mysterio for the IC title. I think it's a 50-50 match. I think it can go both ways because they might want Dominic to get the belt back, so he has his 2 belts: the AAA Mega Campeones and the Intercontinental title. Or they want John Cena to keep it and drop it for his last match. I don't know what they want.
My heart's saying John Cena.
Yeah.
But I think WWE is going to give it to Dominic.
They're going to give it back. The thing is, it's in Dominic's hometown.
Yeah.
I think the only way that they keep it on Cena is that Rey Mysterio comes out and helps Cena, because obviously Rey's from the same town as Dominic. Duh. So maybe they have a Rey Mysterio appearance and he helps John Cena retain. Then women's world title match, we have got Stephanie Vaca versus Nikki Bella. There's been no build-up apart from Nikki Bella turning on Stephanie. Stephanie's just started her reign, so I don't think she's...
The goat of the women's, Nikki Bella's going to win that.
I don't think she's winning.
She's the goat, mate.
I think there's more chance of me growing wings and flying right now than Nikki Bella winning.
Fair. When pigs can fly, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I want her to win. She to be fair, she was my childhood when I was growing up. I used to watch I watched the WWE 100% now, but when I used to properly watch it every single time it was on, I used to just watch Nikki Bella for the women's, and that's it really. And then I used to just watch the man.
Well, it's like kind of like you got the Renaissance, like you got AJ Lee back from that era.
Yeah.
You got Nikki Bella back. There's loads of women returning, which is good because the era where they wrestled, it wasn't very proper wrestling. They were kind of just for their looks and all that. But now they actually wrestle properly and they're treated with respect. So the women of that era that can wrestle properly, they get to come back and showcase their talents and their skills in a way where they couldn't back then because they weren't respected. So it's nice to see Nikki Bella back in the era where she'll be respected more for her wrestling more than her looks. Same with AJ Lee. It's very nice to see them back in a proper capacity where they're going to be respected for what they want. So that will bring us into proper predictions, final predictions. And first, I've got Dan's predictions, so we'll read them out.
Dan's gonna. What was the table? Or did we count the points? For last.
We didn't do predictions last week.
I wasn't on last week, to be
we
fair.
ran so long last week, didn't do predictions. So we have Dan's predictions here as he's not in. For the men's War Games, he has got Brock Lesnar, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and the Vision to win. For women's War Games, he's got Becky Lynch's team. She has both the heels. For Stephanie Vaca and Nikki Bella, he's got Stephanie Vaca retaining. For John Cena and Dominic, he's got John Cena. And then for I put LA Knight in the mystery opponent in there just to round out the fifth, he's got LA Knight winning. So we'll ask for your predictions. So men's War Games, the win.
Roman Reigns' team.
Who do you think he's going to pin to win?
Brock Lesnar.
He's going to pin Brock Lesnar. Then we have the women's War Games, which it is Asuka, Kairi Sane, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, and Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair. Who do you think's gonna win?
Rhea Ripley's team.
And who's pinning who?
Rhea Ripley pinning Lash Legend.
Yeah, that'd be a good feud actually. Then, like you said, you got Stephanie Vaquero winning. No, you said you got Nikki Bella winning.
Yeah.
And then Dominic and then John Cena. Final predictions.
John Cena.
Okay, then I'll do my predictions. I've got the Vision's Brock Lesnar's team winning. I think I have Logan Paul pin CM Punk because I think they're going to build that on. Then I think I've got Becky Lynch pinning AJ Lee for the Women's War Games, so I have both the heels. Then I'll go with Dominic Mysterio winning the IC because it's in the hometown. And like I said, Stephanie Vaquero is winning. Then LA Knight's going to win the match because you don't really lose to a mystery opponent after being a mystery opponent last week. But that'll be everything for this week of the Black and Blue Show. I won't be here next week, so Dan and Cal will hold the fort down. I'll return then, where we'll be talking about UFC 2. I think it's 2-3. It's 3-2-3. I'll come back and talk about my fight a little bit when that happens. And we'll talk about all the build-up, wrap up Survivor Series, the build-up of John Cena's final match. Cal, any last things to say?
Go get a ticket for his match, mate.
Yep.
His boxing match. Where is it going to be?
It's in Port. I think it's like Portchester Hall.
Okay. Portchester Hall, Central London. 30th of November. Be there or be square.
October's already happened.
I had to read
Of course, thank you. While we're plugging stuff, obviously subscribe to the channel.
Of course.
Listen to our podcast on Spotify. Watch the other shows.
Of course.
We have plenty of other shows.
Exactly.
Like the video, share the video. Share the video with your dog, your nan, everyone you can.
Your fish as well.
Make sure the fish has to watch. And I've been everything. Thank you for watching the Black and Blue.
Alright, in a bit.